Getting older ones to drink. This is especially important during the warmer weather. We find that they are more active during this time of the year. The weather seems to be nicer and their health seems to be better. The first way of doing this is by keeping water accessible. It is a great idea to have water available right on the countertop of the kitchen. If they like to sit in a certain area of the house, have a small table with drink right nearby. It needs to be at arm's length so that they're able to reach it. And I would recommend one with a lid. This would be good just in case they tend to spill things. Older ones seem to have sensitivities to the mouth area, their tongue, their lips. So I would try to have beverages at a different temperature. If some like beverages that are warm, others like beverages that are on the cold side, and the best temperature is actually room temperature. Speaking of room temperature, you might notice you keep handing them ice cold water and they push it away. This may be because they have sensitive teeth, which is a huge problem. Try some room temperature water or heat a cup of tea up and let it cool down. This can also be relaxing for them. Make sure to stick to decaf, especially during the evening. Another good idea is to have them drink smaller quantities. You'll want to change the amount you give them at one time. Sometimes a big cup can be daunting to look at. You can give them smaller amounts more frequently. Another thing we may want to look at is what we put the liquid or fluid in. Older ones' hands hurt and they're very sensitive. They may have arthritis, so they are not going to be able to lift a heavy glass or a heavy cup of coffee. Speaking of different types of cups, you may need to try different styles. Some have handles, some have non-slip grips. Make sure it fits their hand comfortably. If they are shaky, maybe having a lid would be a good idea. At times, we may need to use a liquid alternative. Sometimes they may not feel well, so a cup of water does not look appealing. That's when a popsicle or jello or broth may work better. These are considered liquids. Keep in mind you don't want to make a routine of it, and also be careful of the sugar content. Another good idea would be to add some flavor to your drink. Some of the older ones are different cultures and are used to stronger flavors for their drink. So if they don't like water, ask them what kind of fruit they may like and add it. They have water containers with infusion, or just add a water enhancer. We also want to remember to have them drink water before, during, and after exercise. We need to keep our bodies hydrated, so it is important to have water at these times. It is recommended that we drink water with every meal. Always have a cup of water available for them. They may not drink it at first, but as they continue seeing it, this will become a routine for them, and they will start to drink it. Just be patient. Sometimes signals get mixed. So sometimes it's a good idea to drink water when we actually feel hungry. The truth is, most people confuse thirst and hunger, often mistaking the former for the latter. Clinical studies have shown that 37% of people mistake hunger for thirst because their thirst signals may be weak. You found this information helpful. Thank you for joining BeAmazing.org, where we believe in being active, being educated, and being creative.